Hi, this is Lyle. I'd like to take a minute to introduce my problem solving protocol presentation. The presentation follows three meetings that we had. The first meeting was with the entire PLC. The second meeting was with myself, our instructional coordinator, who's the department head, and our work-based learning coordinator, who's a teacher leader. And then the third meeting was with the administrative team. That's where we really presented the draft CTA improvement plan. The first meeting, we started with the PLC data profile presentation. We talked about CCRPI, pathway completers, enrollment percentages. After that, we really did a connections protocol to emphasize the importance of the EOPAs. We charted reasons why that'd be important as a team. EOPAs are a little bit different than milestones. It's not how the teachers are evaluated. We do have a pre-post test also, but it's very important. It's a district expectation, also a state expectation, so we want to build importance into that. And then after that, we did the hunches and hypotheses and the questions and data needed sheets to really get to the answer the question of why our EOPA scores are static. The second meeting was with myself, again, our instructional coordinator and our work-based learning coordinator. We really talked about the data that and the questions that we generated related to data that we needed to answer the question from the first meeting. And basically what that data showed us, there's a lack of emphasis on the OPA, that there's some curricular alignment questions, and then also a need for strong instructional leadership, and all that contributes to static EOPA scores. Multiple team members addressed that they wanted some data from other schools. They wanted to compare their EOPA scores to high-performing schools, and then maybe touch base with them. And we also talked about some elements that we needed in the draft improvement plan. Specifically, we needed to address instruction. We needed to address how we utilize data, and then also we needed to address being culturally responsive, because that was a part of the school improvement plan. There's a focus on subgroup achievement. There's also a focus on literacy. So we came out of that knowing that we needed all that. We drafted some ideas. We put together a draft CTA improvement plan, and then that plan was then taken to our administrative team, where I specifically discussed the draft improvement plan. We talked about how it aligned to district and school improvement efforts. We also talked about areas where it needed to grow. Specifically, it needed to follow the SMART goal format. We needed really specific, measurable, actionable components that we could quantify and then check off when they were done. So as part of this process, a lot of documentation. There's artifacts we already had, the school improvement plan, the data profile presentation, the facilitation plans, which were a very big help. And then from that, we had the connections and hunches hypothesis sheet, the question and data template, meeting minutes, our CTA improvement plan, sign-in sheets, agendas, meeting norms. All of those are documented, and so the presentation will follow that format from the first, second, and third meeting with pictures, and then pictures of the artifacts to follow. Thank you and have a good day.